Hello, folks. There are speculations that President Bola Tinubu will soon reshuffle his cabinet, looming cabinet reshuffle. Those close to the corridors of power said it was one of the things he needed to put together in his 2 weeks break in the UK. We are looking at the area of sports, assuming that the president is going to reshuffle his cabinet, has been speculated. The question we are asking is, has the sports minister done well? What is the scorecard of the sports minister? If the president says the sports minister should go, should stakeholders support such a decision? Or should stakeholders say, please, Mr. President, allow our sports minister to stay. He has done well. Over time, we've had sports ministers who were labeled Minister of Football because of their gross involvement in football matters, leaving other sports to suffer. Some ministers have been labeled hunters, and some ministers have openly declared that they will fight naked in the public with federation presidents, or the federation presidents are saying that they will fight naked with the sports ministers. In the past, in the 90s, we've had all this. So, if the president decides to reshuffle his cabinet, what are stakeholders saying? If as it affects sports, are we saying, okay, sports minister, you have not done well, you should go. If the president says you should go, let's have another sports minister, probably a technocrat. Or should we say the sports minister should stay? Those who are close to the sports minister, who feel he should stay, are saying he's a peaceful man. That his reign so far, there has been peace. All federations have been there's relative peace in the existing or reigning in the federations. Before now, we'll be having factions here and there in the federations, board members fighting themselves and all that. The sports minister waded into some of these issues in a short space of 1 year he has been in office. And they also say when the issue of Victor Osimhen came up in the video rant that he did, the NFF was to take an action against him, but the sports minister waded in and said, no, don't create more problems. We've already had some. Let us not create problems in the team. So people like the notion created is that he's a peaceful man. So far, all has been well, with his reign or his tenure. At least the first 1 year we've seen. But those who are saying no, he is not done well, are giving reasons. Some are saying we went to the Olympics. He promised we are going to do well before the Olympics. We got to the Olympics, and we came back with nothing. All he could give to us was apology. Some are saying the apology is not accepted. And some are also saying that during the Olympics, there is this issue between athletes and federations, particularly the one that has to do with Favor Ofili, who was not enlisted in her event. And she raised an alarm, and that created a lot of issues. The sports minister promised he was going to look into the issue, he was going to probe the matter. Up to date, we've not had anything. The money spent on the Olympics, is it 9 billion or 12 billion? I don't know. But people are saying that, of course, the money it was too much for us not to win even a medal in the Olympics. All this put together. And they are also saying that the stadiums, after inspection, what is happening? We heard about concessioning. Those who got the deal, or those who are involved in the concessioning exercise, what are they doing? You look at the National Stadium, Sulere is in a mess. It's in a mess. Very pathetic. If you get to that stadium, you begin to wonder, is this the same stadium that hosted in the two Nations Cup finals? The one we won in 1980 and the one we played, we got silver in 2000. The stadium is in a mess. It's pathetic. It doesn't befit a nation like Nigeria. All this put together, I now said, well, for me, the stakeholders should decide. What do you think? What's the scorecard of the sports minister? If the president decides that he goes, should we back the president's decision? Or should we tell the president, Mr. President, please sir, allow the sports minister to stay? My name is Desmond Ikweme. Thanks for watching this video, and please let's have your views on this issue. Should the minister stay or should the minister go? Even if we say he should go or stay, the president decides. Whatever he decides is final, but let's have our say and let them have their way. Thanks for watching once again.